Hey everybody, it's Kneecap here, and welcome to This Week in WoW for the week of September 19th. As always, we'll get started this week with the Mythic Plus affixes for the week. This week we have Fortified, Volcanic, and Spiteful. Again, that's Fortified, Volcanic, and Spiteful. Pretty solid week for those still pushing keys and whatnot, and people have been pushing keys a decent bit more ever since they nerfed the overall dungeon scaling or whatever for this season because of all the reworks and stuff in the middle of the season. They nerfed it down and people have been pushing keys again. And so Fortified, Volcanic, Spiteful is not bad. Spiteful is something you have to play around, but if you're in a mostly ranged comp, it doesn't really affect you at all, assuming you can even slow them or stun them or whatever when the Spiteful starts spawning. It's very, very easy to deal with. Very good week. Obviously Volcanic, pretty easy to fix. So I expect this to be considered a push week, especially by top teams who are going to still be running, some of those really ranged heavy comps. So I think you'll see definitely some pushing this week, a lot of playing on the high end. And if you're just doing your normal keys as well, this is an easy week too, which is also worth pointing out. Let's go ahead and get talking about what's going on in game this week, which we do have at least one pretty cool thing. So this week we do have Pirates Day. So this is not one of the major things. This is called a micro holiday. And so you can head up to Booty Bay and do Pirates Day if you want. There's basically just some transmog and just some quick stuff you can get there. Again, something they could iterate on more, especially with how thematic pirates are in World of Warcraft. I mean, you have like all of BFA as well as just the original vanilla. There was tons of pirates in original vanilla WoW as well. And between all of that, you have tons of pirate stuff. And I think they could really advance that a little bit more. It could be Pirates Week. I mean, you could have a Pirates Month in this game. It's so heavy pirate themed. We have the World Quest bonus event going on, so this is very good if you are into getting rep at all, because you just get extra rep from doing your World Quest. This is always usually a quest that's worth picking up in Valdrakken and doing, even if you don't normally do a lot of stuff like this. It could be worth doing at least this week. So one of the reward matches the effort you put in or exceeds it. Probably the most exciting thing coming this week is BREWFEST. So BREWFEST got a little bit of a rework. So I do plan on heading there, maybe on Wednesday when it comes out. I do plan on heading to BREWFEST, and I did a guide once about BREWFEST, and I kind of tentatively plan on updating that guide with the rework of BREWFEST. And I feel like it's been probably a couple of years since I made that guide, so I think I do make videos a little bit better now. So maybe I can make an even better guide, just kind of walking you through BREWFEST, the different activities to do there, the different rewards, and going through all that kind of stuff. I'm definitely looking forward to it either way, but I do plan on doing a video on it. So I'll be heading to BREWFEST this week for sure at some point. Then we also have at the end of the week, we have Harvest Festival beginning. So the Harvest Festival is a time to commemorate those who have sacrificed their lives to help friends. Feasts are held outside Orgrimmar and Ironforge in honor of these fallen heroes. This is just like the beginning of Fall Festival, I guess you'd say. It's like a fall festival. Some small towns have those and whatnot. So this is kind of like a fall festival. And so, again, it's just a micro holiday. It's nothing huge here, similar to Pirates Day. But you can take part in that if you like. Other than that, this week, wanted to say, as far as, again, I want to thank again just because of how much support and stuff I got for the Secrets of Azeroth event. It was really, really fun, guys. And, what I can promise you guys is that I will do more secret content when there's more secret content to do. I hope you still come to the channel, at least for these This Week in WoW videos. I totally understand if you don't want to watch Rep Paladin videos and you don't play Rep Paladin, or you don't want to watch like a news video if you get your news from, a different WoW creator or WoW head, or, you just don't care. I totally understand that. But I will do secret content when there are secrets to do. There are secrets that people are kind of looking for now, including myself, but nothing has been really found as of right now. In particular, some Scarlet Monastery stuff that we expect to see soon, whether that's in 10.2 or whenever. And this may not even end up being a secret. It could just be like a unlock type thing. But yeah, so there will be more secret content when there's more secret content to do. I do promise you that. As far as I did mention the Ret Paladin stuff, I have been on PTR and Ret Paladin a decent amount. I've tested out many different talents and talent combinations. I've tested out many of the trinkets. At least the last time I was on, the trinkets for Mythic Plus were still not available on the trinket vendor on the PTR. That could have changed since then, because it has been a couple days. So I have tested out all the trinkets that were available to test, and I have tested out multiple iterations of the talents with the new tier sets. And frankly, I haven't done a video because there hasn't really been anything to report. Unfortunately, it seems like things are pretty much status quo for Ret Paladin as of now. So I definitely hope to maybe see some changes for Ret, positive changes, of course. Even if it's not more damage, it could just be playstyle better, mastery buffed, things like that. Would love to see that, and then maybe switch up some talent options, or make some of the talent options better choices or whatnot. Maybe allow us to have more single target and multi-target taken at the same time, so that way we're not like kind of worthless if we go AoE in Mythic Plus, we have no damage on bosses. If we go single target in raid, we have no damage to cleave with, and that's kind of a big problem for Ret right now. And I would love to see that addressed as well. But as of now, there's nothing to report, so that's why I haven't done any videos on that. We did get our cutting edge as well this past week, finally. I feel like we probably could have got it 3 weeks earlier, maybe a month earlier, if everything would have went perfect this tier. We did finish right around World 1000, which is about normally where we are, 6-hour-a-week guild. That's about normally where we finish, right around 1,000, sometimes a little under, and sometimes like 1,100 on a bad tier. But yeah, it was pretty standard, but to get that done, so I'm very happy to have that load off my back. Okay, cutting edge is done. Now we can go back and re-clear, and I can try to do some parsing and have some fun doing that, and hopefully flex a little bit of the Ret Paladin skill that I have, instead of being more of a team player on prog kills. I would say I like to be a team player, and that's how I like to play, so that's how I do that. So other than that, like I said, there's tons of news going on. There's tons of other things going on. There's a ton of WoW drama randomly today online. Just basically the normal stuff of it's towards the end of a patch. Bigger creators start freaking out because they're getting less views on their videos, and they say the game is dead and why the game is terrible, and they start freaking out and going into this like, kind of a depression spiral, I guess, maybe, and ends up causing a bunch of drama because people who are still playing the game are like, no, the game's fine, and they're like, well, why aren't you watching my videos? But yeah, that's, most people probably don't really care about that stuff, but there was some drama about that today. I don't normally talk about that kind of stuff on my channel, so I probably am not going to make like a video about it or anything like that. But yeah, I'm just waiting for more news for 10.2. We still don't have a 10.2 date, oddly enough, and as I have predicted, I do think that's going to be November 14th and November 7th at the earliest. So November 14th, that would feed right into WoW's 19th anniversary as well, which is worth noting. But it could be November 7th as well. But somewhere in there is where I predict the 10.2 patch will be after BlizzCon. So yeah, that's it for this one. Probably some more stuff I could talk about, honestly, but we'll save that for other videos. And yeah, that's it for this one. As always, I do ask you to please subscribe to the channel because it helps me out so much. Other than that, everybody, have a good one.